Thank you, Representative Hancock, for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Can you share a little bit about yourself, your home life, and your professional life?
My wife and I came to Minnesota in 1973. She worked as a nurse for 41 years, just retired. I owned a tire store in Bemidji for 23 years. I did represent District 2B from 2010 election to 2012. The new District 2A that I will represent runs from the northwest angle down to Chamberlain, south of Akeley. It's long and narrow, the size of Connecticut, with one stoplight in Bagley, and thus quite rural. My two children are both grown. One lives in Moorhead, one in Spearfish, South Dakota.
What do you see as the greatest challenge facing your district, and how do you plan on making a difference for your constituents?
I think that greater Minnesota needs economic vitality. There's certainly growth, I think, in the Twin Cities area, but we need something for our young people to do. And so I'm looking to improve the business climate and bringing the workforce up to speed and trying to get some industry and economic growth in northern Minnesota.
If you could offer up the first bill of the session, what would that bill be?
I have two bills that I will offer sometime during the session. One is for term limits, which won't go anyplace. Another one, I am a firm pro-life person, and I believe that I'd like to introduce a heartbeat bill for pro-life.
When the end of session comes and you return back home, how would you like the people in your district to determine if you have been a successful legislator?
If I've adequately represented the desires and wishes of my constituents while maintaining my own personal integrity on certain issues. I mentioned I'm pro-life. I'm going to support pro-life issues. I understand there's varying opinions there. Certainly my experience last time, it's a very humbling experience, knowing that you're representing nearly 40,000 people with different backgrounds, different ethnicity and different race, certainly different ideas. But being true to the concept of the people being in charge of government, they sent me down here to put themselves back in charge, and if I can do that, at least to some extent, then I will have been successful.
If you were banished to a deserted island, what 3 items would you bring with you and why?
What's the food supply? I would say the Bible, probably, to study, something to make sure that I could gather food, and something to construct a raft to get off the desert island, I suppose.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.